Welcome back to GoRust. I am Buddy Lindsay, and this is where I do a weekly live stream on learning Rust. It's something I've always wanted to learn, and I'm giving it a shot with a weekly live stream. Tonight, I am doing this as pre-recorded because I have something I have to get done, and so I'm going to set this up as a premiere. So with that in mind, let's jump into our project and see where we left off. So here we are. We're working on our YouTube application so that I could pass it a query and it's going to give me results of what titles to be able to send to chat-gpt to give me some competitive titles that are not too clickbaity. So with that in mind, the first thing we did is we used clap for argument parsing for a CLI application. We have a video struct that I just put in there for a time being. Then we have our main function, which will parse the args. We're going to query YouTube with the query that we want and the total results that we want. Then we're going to either write it out to CSV or CLI. Then, so we have our query, we have our print, and then we're going to do a write CSV, and that's kind of where we left off. There was an error that we want to check out and try to figure out. When we hit it, we'll dive a little deeper into it. Some notes of what I did is I didn't want to set my API key and actually show you all in the stream, so I set that to an environment variable before we started. And then I also looked up the documentation for doing a query for a video's details and also doing a search, because not only do I want to get the video, find videos, but I also want to get a count of how many times they've been viewed and some of the other information. So I went ahead and got that, so I wasn't spending time during the stream trying to figure that all out. And then also figured out the query parameter for to get the total number of results back. When I wrote this in Python originally, I used a library called PyYouTube. And so now I'm just going to raw hit the API. And so I needed to figure out what it was. Anyway, all right. So let's see where we left off. All right. It doesn't satisfy vec video clone. Okay. Method cannot be called on vec video due to unsatisfied trait bounds. Okay. Let's come back to this. It is important, but let's come back to it. One of the things that I have in here is that I have for getting video details. I actually have two. So actually, this probably needs to be a search result and so we're going to query, we're going to return back. So query YouTube. Actually, this probably needs to be a search YouTube. Search YouTube. So we're going to pass in the query, and this is going to return back a search result. Search results. Okay, that should be good. Oh, this is probably going to be search result as well. Just, I mean, it probably is not going to be that in the end, but let's just keep it going. Oh, interesting. Look at this. Consider annotating video with derive clone. Okay. Note the following trait bounds were not satisfied. Video clone, which is required by vec video clone. Consider annotating. Interesting. Let's do that. I mean, that would make sense. We haven't said that clone is a thing that it needs to use. All right, let's do cargo build. Cargo build. There we go. Oh, cool. Like it all passed. Apparently all we needed to do was annotate it. That's pretty cool. Still more there to figure out. Like, we're not going to worry about it. We're cool. It's cool. We're all good. And this is covering the borrowing instance where we're passing in a clone of it because we don't need to edit it, but we just want to make sure that that we actually get a version that it can use over there. So, yeah. All right. So we're a little bit further along. So what I want to do is take this search result, because that's what we're going to do first. And I want to, whoops. And I want to do something. Let's see, copy. And let's come over here. I am writing a Rust application and querying YouTube API to do a search. Oh, okay, hold on. How do I stop generating? This is not what I wanted to do. I have the following output for a single item in the search. I would like a search result struct that uses serd for deserialization from JSON, honoring types properly. Then we'll paste it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's come back over here. Control and copy, paste, and let's see what happens. Doobie doobie doop, doop doo, doobie doobie doop. Nice, nice. Okay, so deserialized thumbnail, which makes sense. Snippet, which makes sense. ID, which makes sense. Thumbnails, that makes sense. Search result is kind e-type, makes sense. So we're going to copy this and come over here. We're just going to put this at the bottom. And we are going to save. We're going to come back up here. Get rid of that one. Go down here. And we're going to add clone. That was actually kind of interesting. I put the clone on the struct. So that's interesting to do. Hey, that looks good. I like it. Okay. Thank you, AI. Okay, so we have that. Okay. Let's go ahead and do, oh, shoot. Let's look at what we have here. Dependency, serd, features derive. I should have that in our cargo.toml. Clap, nope. So and there we go. And so in this case, they're just doing raw. See search result, serd JSON from string, JSON data.unwrap. Interesting. Interesting. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and do this. So that way we have both. Do a cargo build. Make sure everything's okay. Yeah. Trait clone is not implemented for snippet. Okay, so that means we probably need to add clone because we're trying to clone everything for on everything. Clone. Kind of makes sense. It's interesting. Thumbnail. Ah, okay. Thumbnail is the thumbnail, and then thumbnails with a thumbnail. Okay. Cool. Okay, cargo build. And title. Oh, cool. I haven't even got that far. Okay, I like it. Let's do it. Snippet.title. There we go. All right, so let's just do a cargo build. Cool beans. We're a little bit further. All right. I am not worrying about putting all this in a separate file like for code organization right now. I am just interested in making it work so that I understand what's going on. Okay, so there's our errors. We're searching YouTube. We're also going to do FN video details, and we're going to do video ID. It's going to be a string literal. We're going to return back a result of video. There we go. Cool. This is going to be, no, let's just do this for now. No, what was that? Okay. Yeah, that's a better one for the moment. All right, but we don't have a video object yet. So let's go ahead over here to the video details, and we'll do this one. Copy. Now we're going over here. I would like to add to the structs based on the following JSON from getting a detail of a video. This should be a video result. So I thought about doing just video, and I decided to go with video result because in reality, to me, I encapsulate a video is going to encapsulate all the things specifically about the video, and the video metadata. However, from the YouTube perspective, we're getting back a video result that's not only the video and video metadata, but also extra information as well. So I'm going to change this to a video result. Okay. Oops. There we go. All right, so thumbnail should be URL width and height. Thumbnail URL width and height. So we don't need that. Thumbnails snippet, published channel title description thumbnail, live broadcast. Okay. So there's that. ID is video in kind. ID is video in kind. Sweet. I'm assuming most of these are going to be the same. Yeah. And then so video result is just going to add clone here just in case. Not exactly correct. So come over here. We have snippet. Okay, which has published at. Okay. Channel title. I don't see channel title over here. Oh, thumbnails. Okay. I didn't see category. I didn't see tag. I didn't see anything about tags. So it didn't go very deep. I didn't see content details. Localized. Yeah, this is like totally missing stuff. This is where AI can really kind of mess you up. Because video result is literally at this point the same thing as search result. No difference. And there is definitely a difference. You are missing things like statistics and content details. Okay. That's what I'm after. So we're going to go with clone, clone, clone. There we go. And that's already up there. Cool. Cargo build. So this is going to be video results, new, and cargo build, conflicting implementation, 96 and 123. 96 here, and 123. Oh, video result. Okay. Good call out. Good call out. All right. Cargo build. Okay, whatever. Like that. You know what? We're just going to do this for now. Actually, let's do yeah. Comment that out so I don't have to worry about it. Cargo build. Error. What are the errors? So deserialize, serialize. Remove unnecessary import. Oh. Again, no errors. All right, we're on our way. So the next thing we have to do is we need to do a query to request. That is not what I wanted. All right. So we want to do let result equals well, dang. So that means let API key equal nice. So we'll just change this to API key. The query is coming from up there. The count max results is that. Query is that. Key is that. The search part snippet is that. Yeah. I think that is correct. So we're going to get a result back. I think if we do that for that, and then if we do okay, just for grins, we're going to do not ready yet here. Okay. So we want to ret equal, no, ret, why, ret, dead gum, stupid keyboard. Ret equal, no, let ret equal search result new. That's just going to do that for now. I want to print, wait, what's our print command? Print line. There. That's what I want to do at the moment. That's all I want to do at the moment. Because I want to iterate up. Cargo build. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Unexpected token. Okay. This is why we have these to go off of. So we do the format there. We're doing, we're getting the URL. I mean, that's standard stuff. We're doing a get. Okay, Starship. So we do response.json Starship. The issue is I don't want to convert the top level. I want to convert like items that's underneath it. So we need to work with probably shared JSON to get it so that we get our initial stuff out of it. So if I do let ret equal result Jared, okay, except that's not going to work 100%. I mean, can we do shared JSON? No. I have no clue if that's going to work. That works. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We need to bring in a request. So let's go to cargo. Let's bring this in, copy, paste, save. We'll do use request web. Build, okay, we have built. We are continuing to build. There we go. Method not found in response. No method name for items. There we go. Cargo build. Okay. So we have a result. Print line result. Let ret equals vec. Okay. Okay. So if we do cargo run query equals, what's that? Not result unwrap, not present. Let's see. I'm going to change this. Let URL equals paste get URL. Would be at URL. Cargo build. What? Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. I need a semicolon there. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's just do this. Okay. That's a string thing I'm going to figure out later. Okay. So now if we do cargo run, what's up? Panicked, not present. Main panicked, result.unwrap, an error occurred, value not present. Some detail. Panic format. Okay. Give me a second here. Okay. YT API key. And let's do prod because I did both. I think this is because it's not able to get the API key. Okay. None path. Unoptimized debug. YouTube search. Okay. Okay, response. Okay. So we're getting it back. Dot J, no. So if I do dot unwrap dot text, what do I get? There we go. Okay. So we get, okay. So let response data equals result dot unwrap dot JSON. Can I do serd JSON here? And then response data here. Not a type. Ah, good job. Okay. I want to do a simple request with request and use serd JSON to deserialize the JSON. No. So we have JSON. Okay, let me do this. So the problem is I just want to get a sub element of it. So I have this code and I want to, actually, let's look up here. So I think region page total results. Page info, results, results page, items. I want to get items. At the top level is an array of items. And I want to deserialize with the search result struct that array, not the entire search result. And this code where I do a blocking request. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to do is, in a sense, this is kind of like just trying to figure out how to do Rust to do the things that I'm used to doing. This isn't necessarily the right way. I'm trying to figure out just the way that I want to do it. And so that's how I'm going about it. And so I'm trying to ask questions and trying to format things in the way that I am going to be comfortable doing it. And we'll just see what happens. So forget the Tokyo stuff, format blah, get URL await, response equals request, get URL await, response.json await. It's gonna get it. That is not what I want. That there is JSON that is like this. Total results 50 items, and that's an array. That is an example. full of the JSON returned from the result. I don't care about total results. I just want to serialize all of the items in items. Let's hope it does it right. Okay, to deserialize only items array in JSON response, you could define a wrapper struct that includes only items. Search response items, vec items. Okay, that kind of makes sense. I mean, I kind of was starting to wonder if it wouldn't have been a better idea to just to have a full-on result and do it that way, and it looks like I should have done that. So with that in mind, let us, it's gonna get it, it's gonna get the, all right, so let's do this. So this is search result, search response. I like that. Okay. Copy. We're going to paste this just for consistency at the moment. We're going to do this. Yank. Paste. We're going to do video response. I'm not 100% sure that's the right, JSON structure, but it might be. Okay. So now we're going to get it. We're going to do unwrap JSON video, search response. Search response. And then I want to dot search response, and I want to return back dot items. Let's see, cargo build. Dot unwrap dot items. Cargo build. Okay, so we're going to cargo run. Some details are omitted. Run unwrap value request. Missing field video ID. Search part reason X result query. I don't. What? Missing field video ID. Oh, interesting. ID. This is for a search. Video ID. Let's do something different here. Mox and Vice. Unwrap result. Line 17, column 7, line 17. Nope. Request error, decode source, error missing video field, missing field ID. Okay. Let's come down here. I'm not sure. Option string. I don't know. published at. I feel like so part of coding is like figuring out like all the dumb stuff like this that you're not sure what's gonna be where. So we're just gonna do this. This is the part I hate about coding sometimes, is you got to deal with this, where you don't necessarily know what's going on. Okay. What? Snippet trait deserialize is not implemented for snippet. Yes, it is. Oh, there it is. Result.snippet.title cannot be formatted with a default formatter. I don't care. Awesome. Okay. So we have done some things. Got some results, some search results. We've printed out okay, yeah. This totally worked. We're good. It's doing stuff. We are happy. I have the things that I need. And it should be a vec of search results. This is awesome. So I should be able to do, okay, that. Yeah, and then, whoops. There we go. There we go. Awesome. So now we're searching YouTube. It comes back up here and we have the results and we're cloning it into CSV or we're sending it to CLI. So now we're going to print results. So we're going to have a search result down here. So now we are going to, for each vector of results, we're going to print result.snippet.title. Don't understand why it would need unwrapped. Cargo build option dot unwrap, maybe because it's in an option. There we go. We did it. We successfully queried and did a search and returned back some results and printed them out to the command line. We're done now. I mean, in all reality, like I could take this and I could throw it at chat-gpt and get out a decent result. I mean, that totally would work. But let's kind of review what we just went through. So we got an environment variable, which by the way, I'm going to change before this video goes out because it actually showed my API key, which is really frustrating. And then we use the format, I think it's macro, to get a string that we wanted. We're setting the count, the query, and the API key. Then we're doing a blocking request, so just normal request like you would do in other stuff. Then we are getting that response back as JSON. We're using our search response data structure with as our parent data structure, but we're only concerned about items inside of that. So then that comes back there. So the response data, so I wish I could see like what this response type is. It's obviously some sort of result type. Anyway, so we unwrap that. So now we have our data structure, our search response data structure, which means we have items. And so then we're just returning the result set of items to that. So then we're going back up here. It's returning to there. We are unwrapping this OK here and setting it to results. Then we're going to a command line output, which is the default here. And so we're going down to here and we're just printing the title. The title is an option, so we need to unwrap it and let it go. So that is exactly what's happened. That's basically what we wanted to do. I mean, to a degree, this is a successful application. It does, most of what we want to do, but we want to go further. We want to go a little bit further. One of the things that I want to do is I want to be able to get video details so I can get statistics as well. So one of the things that we need to do next is we need to get the video details for a specific video. So let's uncomment this. So we'll take a string as our video ID. We're going to return back a video result. We are going to yank that and paste, and then we are going to copy and paste, and then we'll come over here for this one where we want details. And we're just gonna, whoops. Copy and paste. So API key. And video ID. And that's it. Video ID. We don't need a count. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we have that. Then we're going to do let result equals request blocking URL. Then we're going to do let response data video response. And then we're going to do, actually, no. So we'll get our video response. Then we want to do, okay, response data unwrap. We'll just try that. It's interesting on the clone. I don't necessarily need a clone, but I guess, and we're passing it up. We don't care at that point. Let's just see what happens. Let's do cargo build. Okay. Arguments to this enum variant are incorrect. Expected video result found search result. Video response. Video result. Video response. Get your, what? On line 63, response data dot unwrap dot, okay. Expected video result found a search result. Oh. When you copy paste, make sure to change everything. All right, now we'll do a cargo build. Video ID string, video ID unexpected token. Well, probably need a comma there. So cargo build. There. Oh, come on. Move occurs because value has type video result, which does not implement the copy trait. Okay, so that's why it did a clone. It suggested a clone. Cool. Okay, so successfully built, successfully ran, or successfully built. We haven't actually run for the video details yet. So how do we want to test that? Could come up here and do we don't want to do that. Let's do video ID is I mean, I think it's just try that. If interesting. Yeah, so we're getting the args. We're doing the video ID. We're unwrapping it because it's option. And then we're unwrapping the result. And then we're going to print out whatever it is. I like it. I like it. And then I want to do else on here because I don't want that part to run. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to do this and we're just going to return. So cargo build. Cool. I don't have a YouTube video ID, so let's see if we can't yank one out of a result up here somewhere. E-tag, ID, video ID none, video ID none. Probably some data structure is wrong because of it. Crap, that's going to make it more difficult because something is wrong in the deserialization. That is not fun. I don't see where for sure there would be a video ID and something up here. Thumbnail URL is that. I mean, maybe this. We can find out. Copy. And so I don't want to do query. I want to do, well, I might need to do query. But then I need to do video ID equals. And let's just do that. Might help if I don't do an underscore. And here we go. Error, we got invalid type string expected struct ID. What? Why would you expect a struct? Invalid string line 72. Oh, interesting. Okay. So it did do the query. Let's print, nope. Print line result.json result.unwrap .text. Okay, let's run it again. Unclosed, delete. Oh, yeah, Visual Studio is being a little bit of a pain about this here. All right, let's do it again. Result.unwrap value used here after move. Okay. This is where dynamic languages are nice, because then I could just like copy, return none, or uncomment or comment this line out, return none, and then print, and it has a little better debugging. It's actually something I should probably learn a little bit better, is some debugging methods in Rust. So that's something to keep an eye on. Let's see if we can't figure this out real fast. Actually, let's okay. So we're doing result equals request. We're getting it. We're printing. We're unwrapping the text here. But then we have a value used here after a move. So actually, so let JSON result equals result.unwrap unwrap.json. You know what, let's see, okay. Search result new, just for grins. I want to see a result. Like, I just want to see some output. Oh my gosh. Not found. Third video. No, not 100% sure what to do here. They're getting a result. I just want to see what the contents are. I mean, can I just drop a debugger here, run over here, run and debug? This works. This shouldn't work. Run and debug. Install an extension for Rust. I don't know. Okay. Something to research. Okay. All right, let's think this through. I have a result, and I want to result.unwrap.json. It's going to return the result that I will. What am I doing? What am I doing? Print line response data. Because it will, I mean, if it works, it works. Oh yeah, expected a struct ID. It's still trying to do the decode here. So let's do this. Just see what happens. Cannot compile. Just do text. Should throw because it's not going to be items unknown field. Okay. Give me some good AI goodness here. Sure, let's go with it. Because at this point, don't really care. Let's do... There we go. We got some results. So... Okay. So items. It's going to have that. It's going to have kind, e-tag, ID, and then snippet. An ID is just the ID. So it's not one of these. Okay. So we're going to do... So video result, ID is going to be a string. Okay. All right. Let us come down here. We're going to comment that out for later debugging. It's to help for later debugging. We're going to comment that out, and then we're going to do, there we go. Okay. Okay. Because items, e-tag items is an array. Okay. Because we might do a batch get. There we go. Returns. Okay. Video. Doing the result. There we go. That was the problem. Is a deserialization error, like I thought. I think some of this is a little messed up, but it is what it is. So that's the description, statistics, view count none, like count none, dislike count none, favorite count none. So all that crap is just not correct. So next time we need to figure out better debugging. I think that's going to be part of the next week's is just better debugging. I think we worked through a lot of stuff this time of like trying to get used to using Rust. This is very much most of the time coding. We're not asking a lot of questions of AI. This is the down and dirty of like getting used to using a language. And so there's just a lot of trial and error and a lot of like trying to think through some of the little things that are there. So this is definitely a good experience. AI really helped because it's like, this is super easy to get the environment variable out. I didn't really know how to do it. But, you know, there was definitely some like, hey, use AI to generate the structs that I need. But also to realize, hey, there are deserialization errors. And one of the ways, like I said, option, but probably not the best idea in this case. And then basically using request and format and just getting used to using the language and getting familiar with it. I can read the theory all day long, but at the end of the day, you actually got to get in there and do some stuff. And that's what this is all about. So I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you next week. And we're going to talk about debugging because I need some help with that. Anyway, have a good one, and I'll see you next time.